Aloha. Today I would like to talk a little bit more about this idea of fear of fear. And this fear of fear is one of our greatest limitations at this point in our growth as a human race. And the reason why this is apparent to me is that when you start to try to push fear away, if I were to push fear away and not want it as a part of my life, I'm pushing it away for fear of having it as a part of my life. And when I do that, I exaggerate that fear. It becomes bigger than it really needs to be. And when it's big like that, it comes out towards other people. It comes out in the way that I may judge somebody or blame somebody for this fear that I'm experiencing in this body. And it could also come out in this way of this fear of being right or wrong. And I do my best to present, rather than a right or wrong, how do we live in trying to understand each other, to understand the differences in the way that we share our love and fear as an individual, as a human being in a world of conditions. Ultimately, to me, all these fears that we have about different people and different things all come from this greater fear of accepting unconditional love as a part of who we are. And my feeling of that is because unconditional love is unlimited amount of love and acceptance. And it's acceptance of both the love and fear that make us human beings. And if we don't accept this fear as a part of who we are, we're not accepting a whole half of our conditioned existence. As we begin to embrace and accept that we each individually have our own fears, we begin to work together in helping and supporting each other accept those fears inside of us. That the unconditional love part of us is wanting to embrace, is wanting to shine forward and be seen through all the love and fear that exists in our world. As we learn to live with this experience of fear, we can begin to see how to have more fun with it, how to play and kid around with each other, and be more aware of that, and how to have more excitement. This rush of fear of something that we're so looking forward to having as a part of our life, we can't wait. Or inspiration, being inspired by the greatness of something. Or having a sense of passion, the fear of losing something, to be able to hold on to something and really enjoy being with that. And to accept fear enough to not let it control us in an unhealthy way. So that we can acknowledge when it becomes over-exaggerated that it is our fear. And if we need help with that, to ask others who have a similar fear to help soften the fear by knowing others are accepting it with you. This is why I ask you to start working with accepting this fear as a part of you as a human being. so that we can start to acknowledge that we're all working on accepting the unconditional love that lies in each of us. And as we do that, we are able to come together in an awareness that even though we may express ourselves differently, at the core, we're all the same. We all are this unconditional love. Thank you, and I look forward to my next vlog. Take care.